CV Boats presents Florida Sport Fishing, television for the avid angler, powered by Mercury Marine.
Oh, yeah. There's a sailfish. Already got a bite. Ridiculous.
Another one on, another one on.
That's what it's all about right there.
Nice jump.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Florida Sport Fishing TV proudly utilizes and endorses Lindgren Pittman, purpose-built, high-capacity 12 and 24-volt electric deep drop, dredge, and daytime swordfish reels. #1 in design, ease of use, reliability, and power. Motor Guide, precise maneuverability equals better fishing. Tropic Trailer, Florida's largest dealer, has the right trailer at the right price.
Hey guys, I'm Captain Mike and welcome to this episode of Florida Sport Fishing TV. We've got an absolutely awesome show in store for you. We're down here in Key West. We're getting ready to board the legendary Yankee Captains. Everybody's getting all their gear and their coolers and really getting loaded up here. We've got an exciting trip lined up. 20 anglers are going to be joining us. We're headed out way offshore into the Gulf of Mexico, Pulley Ridge, areas beyond Pulley Ridge. We're talking about 100 to 120 miles offshore. Wide variety of species that we're going to be targeting, including mutton snapper. Certainly we may come across some red snapper, gag groupers, black groupers, snowy groupers, scamp groupers, blackfin tuna, queen snapper. The list goes on and on. Really some virgin waters out there. Some of the areas are protected, some of the areas are open and allowed to fish, but not a lot of guys go out there, not a lot of recreational boats, and really this is one of, if not the only head boat that fishes out in these waters. So we're super stoked. Last year, the year before, we did this trip as well, and it was exceptional. So we're really looking forward to an exceptional upcoming 4 days. Forecast looks positive, variable winds, maybe a little bit of some rain showers here and there, but we can certainly deal with that. So stick around. We've got about a 10-hour boat ride ahead of us. See if we can get tight.
Smaller fish, but you know what? Feels just like a runner or something like that. That's the thing though, everything eats the jigs. And out here, that could be a barracuda, could be a blue runner, could be a snapper, grouper, tuna. This is just, again, something small. Getting off to a little bit of a slow start here so far. Been fishing for a couple of hours. A couple of blackfin tunas on the boat, a couple of red groupers, a couple small muttons. Not the hot action that we're looking for, at least not yet. But that's the cool thing about these trips is you got so much time. Got it. I want his mama. But you know what? That's a tag. That's a number.
1-0.
That's 1-0, Carlos. Got a little inside action going on with Carlos. Who do you guys have your money on? Tell me you got your money on me, man. Don't tell me you got your money on Carlos, man. I'll be really offended. You guys have your money on Carlos? Got him. You got him or he's got you?
I don't know who's going to do it.
Yeah, he's coming this way. Try and get out of that before it goes. There he goes.
There you go. Let's work together here. Okay. Tuna. There you go.
The award-winning Z Performance line from CV raises the bar. It's not just fast. It's not just fuel efficient. The CVZ is the entire package. It offers the perfect balance, safe, predictable handling during hard turns and at high speed. And most importantly, the Z stays on plane at lower speeds, so it can comfortably handle anything Mother Nature can dish out. Experience the exhilarating ride of the CVZ. Schedule a sea trial today.
Boats get dirty, that's a fact. Thankfully, Rejuvenate Marine uses patented nanotechnology to make your boat cleaning faster and easier, literally cutting your cleaning time in half. Watch this. With highly concentrated biodegradable ingredients across their complete line of cleaning and care products, Rejuvenate Marine lasts longer while providing professional cleaning power that's safe for all surfaces and for the environment. Get your free sample at rejuvenatemarine.com.
It's your turn to score big. Book a long-range adventure aboard the legendary Yankee Captains. Fish virgin waters more than 100 miles offshore for exotic queen snapper, trophy tilefish, monster grouper, and more. With a lifetime of experience, let Captain Greg Mercurio and his dedicated crew put you on a hot bite. Fish around the clock or just relax. With full galley and huge fish boxes, all you'll need to bring is your appetite for action. Now sailing from Key West year-round.
And these things, these blackfins, again, as I was mentioning, will swim around in packs. And oftentimes, a number of anglers that are jigging will get blasted at the same time. You're up here. There you go. I'm just gonna go like this. There you go. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And as I was mentioning, a bunch of anglers will get blasted at the same time when the blackfins come through. Love the action of that rod with these tunas. Just feel every tail shake. No mistaking what that is. Look at him. Look at that rod. That's a tuna tango. You know, I remember back in the day fishing 8-foot rods rated for 20 to 40 pound line. And we still do, you know, the guys that are fishing bait, that's your typical bait rod for out here and for the dry tortugas. But tackle has come such a long way. Everything now is smaller, lighter, faster, stronger. Came off. Oh, no, he didn't. Just swimming up, sorry. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, fat blackfin. Ate that little rector right there. That's a seafloor control rector. What do you think he thought that was? Flying fish? Something like that? Yeah. Whatever he thought, he made a mistake.
Pro's Tip, brought to you by Pelagic, high-performance offshore gear.
You can see how with each turn of that handle, how that rod just loads and just unloads, and that's what's actually pitching the jig right off to the side, is that parabolic action. And you can turn that handle 360 degrees, 180 degrees, even quarter turns to keep that jig closer to the bottom if you'd like, right in that strike zone. Or of course you can mix it up, but again, you can see with each turn how the rod just loads and unloads. And with every unload, again, that jig is just darting off to the side, pitching and fluttering back down. Right now we're fishing 220 feet of water. I'm gonna work that jig probably about 40 to 50 feet off the bottom and then drop it right back down. And just keep working that bottom 40 to 50 feet. Really looking for the snappers and the groupers, and they'll come off the bottom. It's not unusual to hook a mutton snapper 30 or 40 feet off the bottom. Groupers generally are going to be tighter to the bottom, that's for sure. And pay attention when you put that reel in free spool and drop that jig back to the bottom. Always keep your finger on that spool and pay attention. Oftentimes them fish will pick up that jig as it's falling, as it's fluttering right back to the bottom. Really, the rod does most of the work for you, the tackle with slow pitch jigging. It's not like vertical jigging where it's really strenuous. Here, with the right outfit, it's going to do all of the work for you. Just about finding that cadence that works for you.
What if navigating was as simple as touch and go? It is that simple. The world's first multi-touch MFD chart plotter, Navnet TZ Touch.
Fiberglass. They use it to build boats and yachts because of its strength and durability. And that's exactly what every Frigid Rigid cooler is made out of. This is my set after 12 years, and I keep them outdoors. With industrial grade rubber gasket and stainless steel hinges with backing plates, not a single component has failed on any of them. Can you honestly say that about your coolers? From 35 to 300 quarts, there's a Frigid Rigid cooler, coffin box, or freezer for every boat.
Really? All right, which way do you see? Yeah, there you go. You're up. Oh, buddy. That's what it feels like. It hit it on the way down, so that's kind of a telltale sign that it is a tuna. I probably got him hooked through the back. It just feels really weird. I just saw a shark too after I hooked up. That's not a good sign. I don't like seeing that. Oh, he's going crazy now. Maybe the shark's beelining towards him. Oh, where you come from? Really? Oh God.
Oh, I'm staying out of this.
He's right here. Get him out of there. There you go.
You not get tangled up.
I know, that's what I was saying, get him out of the water. First fish of the trip, I'll take it. Blackfin, at least I got some sushi, some sashimi. Take home to the familia.
Dude, I let it up and put it back down.
Just made a little move. What time is it? 5 a.m. The world is sleeping and I'm tight. You know, when fighting these fish on this slow pitch tackle, it's really, even though incredibly strong and sensitive, it's also finesse fishing. It's just really taking your time, no rush. I mean, just applying as much pressure as you can, and once that fish starts heading up toward the surface, just use that reel almost like a winch and just slowly bring them on up. That's why we stay up all night and fish. It's been a little slow going so far, but you never know when any drop could result in a quality fish, so you got to put your time in at the rail. That's the key to being successful on these trips, is not coming out here and sleeping the entire time. It's coming out here and fishing the entire time. Got some color, yep. Grouper. Woo! How's that? Beautiful. Look at that mouth on that thing. You gotta see that mouth. Just absolutely inhale that jig. Beautiful. There we go. Thing was just swimming around down there, looking for breakfast.
Ask the experts. Brought to you by Diamond Fishing, the finest monofilament, fluorocarbon, and braided fishing line.
You know, oftentimes on these head boat trips, one of the common questions that we often get, or that passengers that are new to this often wonder, is where on the boat is the best place to fish? Is it in the stern? Is it up in the bow? I prefer the pulpit. I like to fish up in the bow here. And remember that we've got a large sea anchor off the back of the boat. The boat essentially is drifting in this direction right here. And that sea anchor is slowing us down. It's also allowing everyone to fish all around the boat. So you could fish on either side. Certainly you could fish off the back of the boat. But again, I prefer the bow area up here. Plus it just gives us a little bit more room to work. But it's not really about where on the boat you're fishing, it's about how you're fishing and really staying focused and paying attention to all the little details. And no matter where you are, you're gonna do well. You'll have your shots, that's for sure, regardless if you're in the stern or in the bow.
Florida Sport Fishing is the #1 magazine for resident and visiting anglers. Each giant issue is packed with informative editorials, easy to follow illustrations, and tips to keep you hooked up. Subscribe today and I'll deliver the magazine to your home for only 4 cents a day. Visit fsftv.com right now and I'll also include a hat, unlimited access to Florida Sport Fishing Digimag for your tablet and phone, and a special gift to keep you cool on and off the water.
Another one on the jig.
Woo! That's Grouper Dynamo.
Yeah. How's that for a sea monster?
Chaos. Gear matters. Shop online or visit our new superstore for everything fishing.
The secret's out. Now you can show off a great catch with a trophy smile for a fraction of the cost. Vacation in Costa Rica and complete all of your cosmetic and restorative dental needs. Minutes from San Jose, Top Dental Care's ultra-modern facility utilizes the latest technology and only FDA-approved materials. U.S.-trained doctors specialize in dental implants, dentures, bridges, crowns, and veneers. And don't forget about family and friends. At Top Dental Care Costa Rica, you don't have to make a great catch to show off a trophy smile.
Florida Sport Fishing TV proudly utilizes and endorses VMC Coastal Black Hooks, engineered to withstand saltwater. Taco Marine, official outrigger system of Florida Sport Fishing TV. Boat Outfitters, a huge selection of tackle storage systems to keep you organized and your lines tight. Salt Life Optics, anti-glare Zeiss lenses, provide unparalleled protection and polarization.
Here we are, made it through the night, fished all night. We picked away at them, picked away at a couple of red groupers, a couple of mutton snappers, handful of blackfin tunas around the boat. It's around 6:30 a.m. now. Sunrise City, those of you that have been out here know all about Sunrise City, state of mind. But oftentimes these fish will turn on as that sun comes up just over the horizon and it starts to get light. Sometimes they'll bite throughout the night, sometimes just during the day, sometimes both, sometimes neither. The fish are here, they live here. They don't really migrate through this area. You got them too? They pretty much live here, but they certainly don't eat around the clock. What is that? It looks like a mutton snapper. Can I get a gaff? Mutton snapper on a jig. That's Sunrise. And we've talked about this before on previous shows where we focused on slow pitch jigging, but just as a reminder, we fish those 4 hooks on the top and on the bottom, so we're able to fish really thin wire hooks and dissipate all of that pressure, especially on bigger fish. Ooh. Gotta be careful there. Come on, pal, cooperate a little bit. Not a monster mutton, but medium mutton. I'm just too tired for this.
Yeah, that's the good kind. That's why you come on this trip, for fish like that. That's why you come on this trip.
Beautiful scamp grouper on the jig. All the way from Michigan to get this one with the guys from the Florida Sport Fishing TV.
It's weird how you drift over a little area, you know, get a handful of fish hooked up. It's like, what was different about that spot than everything else?
There was fish there, and here there's not.
That's a key difference for sure.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey. There you go. Evidently there was at least one here. You got him, baby. You got him. Oh, isn't that like so awesome when they first eat the jig and they're, you know, screaming across the bottom like that, peeling line?
He's got me in a rock right now.
He does?
This is not good.
You rocked up?
Yeah, dude.
Oh. You sure? Oh, yeah.
I don't even know how that happened. I did. I don't know what just happened.
I don't think he's got you like a
in the cave.
Right. I don't think so. I think what happens is with that plate coral is as they cruise, you know, or as they scream across the bottom, the line gets wrapped under the plate coral.
That's exactly what could be happening. Wow. All right. Enough head shakes, buddy. How deep are we fishing again? I mean, it feels like I've been reeling forever. Maybe just because he took so much line and it got me stuck, and I took more line. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. All right. Thank you. Made me work for that one. Yeah. Yeah, he made me work for it, man. But that's why you come out here, fish like this. Beautiful red grouper. Smoked it, went into the rocks, waited him out, and it paid off.
To learn more about the tactics and techniques seen on today's show and to subscribe to Florida Sport Fishing Magazine, visit floridasportfishing.com and get hooked up.